Let's hold that. Let's get our shit.
Peace YouTube, man. Whoever out there watching us live right now, leave a like, comment. You know what I mean? Subscribe. You know what I mean? Man. Start the show real quick, man. Shout out to all the battle rappers out there that's doing their thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all. Hope the audio is straight on all fronts. You know what I mean? But we back at it. I just wanted to start off by saying shout out to a couple of the new subscribers that we got. We got Ursulyn. Ursulyn, Ursulyn, right?
Shout out to
Right, that's how you say that, right? Boss Lover, G Moolah, and
shout out to gang.
C's Wonder.
Shout out to the people.
Shout out to the people.
Shout
Appreciate
out to
y'all
you know what I'm saying?
Welcome. You're all welcome.
Yeah, so if y'all on there right now, man.
News can't leave.
Now you can't leave, you know what I'm saying? Most of our audience should be old enough to know what a Bronx Tale is and that.
You think they don't?
No, I think in the analytics, because I was just looking at the analytics. Our audience is from like 24 to like 37 or something like that. So okay. Yeah, so most of them should know what that is. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they know.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that just subscribed. You know what I mean? But yeah, I went to my first therapy session yesterday.
Shout out to you.
Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. I went to my first therapy session on Monday. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just the first session, so it's just, you know, intake, really just the questionnaire.
So how are you, hippie, sir? How is life? Please let us know what is going on.
It started at your childhood? Not to get into it too much. I always want to know that.
Yeah, I am going to keep it.
Is it cliche, like it started at you wanted to go from the beginning?
Well, no, like I said, this was just like intake, so I haven't got to the therapy session part yet. Okay. So yeah, this is more like all the questions. Yeah, like, are you suicidal, bro? Like,
oh, so they go there first.
You think you gonna die?
Shit like that.
Yeah. They gotta see what they fucking with.
Staying
but it's like a short Jewish dude, so I'm like, he's like, you know, you could after intake, you could. I'm like, yeah, I feel you, bro. Good looking, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, you like Tony Soprano now, bro.
I think it might be something for me that I could practice and do more of, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see how the next few sessions go and see if I can keep the ball
knowing you, it should help you, because if this was you 10 years ago, I'd say, hell no, this ain't about to work. But at this point, where you at this point in your life and who you are, you've been needed it. And I think it'll help you see things that you fight with yourself. You know what I mean? Like it puts it out there in front of someone that you don't even know. And that's something that you probably started not necessarily doing. You started coming outside more and putting yourself out there more.
Yeah, because
that's still more of in a close, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's not you, because I know you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I know, like with that, it's like a whole nother like door you stepping through. Yeah, so it's gonna open your eyes to more shit.
I'm just really doing it to see if I can find different ways of coping with like my anger and like the short trigger that I have with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's really why I'm going, you know what I'm saying? But there's like, I believe everybody should just try it one time, you know what I'm saying? And just see if it's something that is for you, because everybody got different ways of coping with shit that they go through, you know what I'm saying? So
and how they point of view on how they view life. Everybody
that's
sees
a fact.
It in different ways.
So hopefully, you know, it works out for me and I find other ways of dealing with whatever I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's going through their shit and finding out ways to survive every day, you know what I mean? So
that should have
gotta get right.
Should have processed, man. Because even with like myself experiencing and going through like shit like that and taking anger management before and all types of other shit, therapy sessions, it's still like you got to do the work.
Yeah, it got to be you to really take ownership.
Even when you feel like, nah, I'm good, you don't. I done did fucking 16 sessions and like I see you go away from it, and then eventually you start like little nicks and knacks start to pop up, and you be like, oh shit, like you'll catch yourself, but you like, damn, I'm slipping, like I'm slipping. So yeah, man.
Yeah, so it
Mental
felt,
health.
Yeah, mental health. It feels good to exercise that muscle, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way instead of always being angry and just thinking about negative shit. And it's not like, I don't want to keep putting it out there like it's just the anger issue with me. It's not that. Cole know that. It's like more like I got depression and anxiety type shit. Like I get anxious, especially with this podcast shit.
Showcases.
Everything like that. And then real life personal shit, like shit that I'm going through, it just feels like it's a repetitive thing. So I gotta figure out a way to get out of this maze that I'm not finding the exit to. You know what I'm saying? So
And I'm a great friend because I just listen.
Yeah, so I just gotta I mean that
like,
that part
be a
too.
lot, bro.
That part too, because sometimes like I'm going through this right now too. Sometimes you do want a friend that's going to talk back, you know what I'm saying, and tell you shit that you might not want to hear. But sometimes you know how stubborn you are as a human, you know what I mean, yourself, and that might fuck up the friendship.
Yep.
Because then you not necessarily getting upset at the person, you getting upset at the situation that you in, but they taking it personally because they putting themselves in your shoes. And they trying, they like, yo, stay positive. I got you, brother. Got it. And you like,
fuck that shit.
Some bullshit.
I don't want to hear nothing you saying.
You just mad at the situation you in, and
for real.
So don't transfer your energy like that to people. You know what I'm saying? Be conscious of that part at least.
It's tough though, for real, because you not really, when you mad and like, I mean, you get caught in your emotions. It's tough because you just, I don't know, bro. Like when you mad like that and you just, someone's telling you something and like you fake hearing it, because you feel me, people don't be really tuned in when you're telling them the opposite of what you're saying. And you're gonna be like, well, but when you hearing it and it's like he makes a point, or I see what he's trying to go with it, but I kind of feel like this way about it. Like I see what you trying to do. Tell me some shit, but
put me on. Yeah,
because sometimes you don't want to hear this shit, and then it'd be another point of, is that gonna work for you?
People want to be put on when they want to. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, people just want to be heard. You know, like he could tell you, he could talk to me about the same shit for 3 years. I could give him my little point of view. I'm going to tell him, you have to make that decision. Everything is on you. I'm going to just listen. Then I'll just listen sometimes. I wouldn't even tell him that. I'll be like, damn, that shit crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Give them conversation. Because some people just need to vent sometimes.
Yeah, to get it off. Most
people have an idea of what they need to do. When they're in the shit, you think, all right, I just
You just running off emotion.
Yeah, you running off emotion, but you
so
think you got it.
Shit instead of the logic.
Exactly. And then at some point, you sit back, you be like, all right, cool. And when that point is there, then you could talk to that person like, yo, bro, now you there, blah, blah, blah. And from there, go. You know what I'm saying? So.
Cause you be saying shit to yourself, and then like you actually hearing the shit you saying, and like, wait, what the fuck did I
You'll
just
say some shit to yourself, knowing what you should do, and be like, fuck that.
Yeah, fighting it.
Fuck that. I'm going this way, but shout out to the hippie, man.
That's a fact, man.
Having high sessions with Dr.
I definitely, I don't even know, bro. His, some weird Jewish shit.
I can't even think.
I was high as shit though. I was
Jewish
high as
last name I could think of right now is Livingston or Levine.
Shout to Mr. Goldenstein.
Levi.
Rothstein.
Rothstein, all that type shit. But I'm trying to go in there with not a biased mindset and just letting everything, you know what I mean? Just, not everything, but just letting it loose just to a point where understanding both sides, not just my side. You know what I mean?
True.
Yo, go to the YouTube right now
That's
and
a
watch
fact,
it.
man.
Yeah, and send. Yeah, all right. Bye.
What y'all did this weekend? Well, today before I came here to record, I went to go see the.
Okay, Tom, you put some enthusiasm behind that shit.
What?
It's The Rock.
Yeah, I'm saying.